Today's video from the Essentials Collection, Fun Facts Minute Part 2. 10 fun, amazing, and yet true facts. Hey everyone, I'm Mike, and I'm so excited to be your guide on this whirlwind tour of the most unbelievable and undeniably true facts about our universe and beyond. Get ready to dive into these 10 facts that will blow your mind. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible content. Alright, let's kick things off with a fact that might make you want to loosen your collars a bit. Did you know that wearing a tie can actually reduce blood flow to your brain? You heard that right? A 2018 study found that those constricting neck accessories can decrease blood flow by up to 7.5%. Now that might not sound like much, but your brain needs all the oxygen it can get. This reduction in blood flow can lead to some pretty unpleasant side effects like dizziness, nausea, and even headaches. And if you're really into tight knots, and I mean really into them, you might even experience increased pressure in your eyes. Ouch, it's like your tie is trying to stage a coup against your brain. And to top it all off, ties are notorious germ magnets. Think about it, they're constantly brushing against surfaces, picking up all sorts of microscopic hitchhikers along the way. So the next time you reach for that tie, maybe opt for a more brain-friendly fashion choice. Now let's talk about a fear that's as long as its name, hippopotamonstrosusquipedaliophobia. Yes, you heard that correctly, it's a mouthful, isn't it? This tongue-twisting word actually describes the fear of long words. Ironic, right? It's like the universe has a sense of humor. But here's the thing about this behemoth of a word, it has a history as rich and complex as its pronunciation. The 36-letter word was first used by the Roman poet Horace in the 1st century BCE. Horace, known for his sharp wit and satirical verses, used this word to poke fun at writers who were a bit too fond of unnecessarily long and complicated words. It was like a gentle, or not-so-gentle, nudge to his fellow wordsmiths, reminding them that clarity and conciseness were virtues worth striving for. Fast forward a couple of millennia, an American poet, Amy Nejukumatathill, perhaps a tad wary of their own lengthy surname, gave this phobia the name we know it by today, back in the year 2000. So the next time you encounter a particularly intimidating word, remember hippopotamonstrosusquipedaliophobia. It's a reminder that even our fears can have fascinating and surprisingly long-winded backstories. Dog lovers, get ready to have your hearts warmed. The world's oldest dog, an Australian cattle dog named Bluey, lived to the ripe old age of 29.5 years old. That's like dog years times dog years. Now we all know that our canine companions age faster than we do, with the average lifespan hovering around 10 to 15 years. But Bluey, bless his furry soul, was no ordinary pup. He defied the odds, breaking records and capturing hearts along the way. Imagine all the adventures Bluey must have had, all the walks, all the belly rubs, all the love. It's enough to make you want to hug your own furry friend a little tighter. Bluey's story is a testament to the incredible bond between humans and dogs, a bond that transcends time and leaves paw prints on our hearts forever. Cat lovers, prepare to be amazed. The world's oldest cat, a feline queen named Cream Puff, lived an astounding 38 years and 3 days. That's right, Cream Puff wasn't just any cat. She was a testament to the adage that cats have 9 lives. Imagine all the naps, the hairballs, the zoomies, and the cuddles Cream Puff experienced in her long and fulfilling life. She was born in 1967, witnessed decades of history, and outlived multiple generations of human companions. Cream Puff's story is a testament to the quiet grace and resilience of our feline friends. They may be masters of disguise, often appearing aloof and independent, but beneath that cool exterior beats a heart capable of profound love and companionship. Now let's journey to the heart of our solar system, to the mighty sun. Did you know that the sun actually makes a sound? It's true, but before you start searching for a cosmic orchestra, let me clarify, we can't actually hear it. You see, sound travels in waves, and those waves need a medium to propagate, like air or water. The vast emptiness of space, however, is a vacuum, devoid of the necessary medium for sound waves to travel. So how does the sun make a sound if we can't hear it? Well, the sun's sound comes in the form of pressure waves, generated by the immense energy and heat constantly churning within its core. These pressure waves are massive, with wavelengths measured in hundreds of miles. They're far beyond the range of human hearing, but sophisticated scientific instruments can detect them, allowing us to listen to the sun's silent symphony. Prepare to have your geographical horizons expanded. Mount Everest, that towering giant of the Himalayas, often touted as the tallest mountain on Earth, might want to relinquish its title. While it's true that Everest's summit reaches the highest point above sea level, there are other contenders for the tallest mountain crown lurking beneath the ocean's surface. Meet Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa, twin volcanoes slumbering beneath the waves in Hawaii. These underwater behemoths measure a staggering 10.2 kilometers from base to summit, dwarfing Everest's comparatively paltry 8.8 kilometers. The catch? A significant portion of Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa's heights are submerged, hidden from our view. Over 4.2 kilometers of their massive forms lie beneath the waves, making them true giants of the Earth's crust. Now let's venture to the very edge of our solar system, to a region where the sun's influence begins to wane. Here we encounter a fascinating phenomenon, the heliopause. Think of it as our solar system's invisible fence, a boundary where the solar wind, that constant stream of charged particles emanating from the sun, collides with the interstellar medium, the stuff that exists between stars. The heliopause marks the point where the solar wind's pressure is no longer strong enough to push back against the outward pressure of the interstellar medium. It's a cosmic tug-of-war, and at the heliopause, the two forces reach a stalemate. This boundary isn't a solid wall, mind you. It's a turbulent, dynamic region where the solar wind and the interstellar medium mix and mingle, creating all sorts of fascinating phenomena. Let's dive into the depths of the ocean now, to meet those masters of disguise, the octopuses. These cephalopods, with their bulbous heads, intelligent eyes, and 8 sinuous limbs, have captivated our imaginations for centuries. But here's a fact that might surprise you. Octopuses don't actually have tentacles. I know it seems counterintuitive. But in the world of cephalopod anatomy, there's a clear distinction between arms and tentacles. Tentacles, you see, are specialized limbs with suckers only at their tips, used primarily for striking out and capturing prey. Octopus limbs, on the other hand, have suckers along their entire length, giving them incredible dexterity and manipulation skills. So, the next time you're admiring these fascinating creatures, remember, they're rocking 8 arms, not tentacles. Prepare to have your perception of the world turned upside down. Most maps, those trusty navigational tools we rely on to make sense of our planet, are actually wrong. I know it's a bold statement, but hear me out. The problem lies in the way we project a 3-dimensional sphere, like our Earth, onto a 2-dimensional surface, like a map. The most common projection method, the Mercator projection, was first developed way back in 1569 by a Flemish cartographer named Gerardus Mercator. It revolutionized navigation, but it came with a significant drawback: distortion. The Mercator projection exaggerates the size of landmasses near the poles, making places like Greenland and Alaska appear much larger than they actually are. For a truly accurate representation of the Earth, we'd need a life-size spherical globe. But until then, we'll just have to keep in mind that the world is a bit more nuanced than our flat maps might suggest. Now let's address the elephant in the room, or rather, the astronaut on the moon. The moon landing, that giant leap for mankind, has been the subject of countless conspiracy theories, most of which have been debunked time and time again. But here's the twist. There's one aspect of the moon landing that was, in fact, staged. I'm not talking about the iconic images of Neil Armstrong taking those first steps on the lunar surface. Those were very real. I'm talking about the astronaut quarantine protocol upon their return to Earth. You see, when the Apollo 11 astronauts splashed down in the Pacific Ocean, they were whisked away to a mobile quarantine facility and kept in isolation for several weeks. The official reason? To prevent the potential spread of any lunar microbes. While a noble precaution, the truth is NASA already knew that the moon was devoid of life. The elaborate quarantine procedure was more of a public relations stunt, a way to heighten the drama and excitement surrounding the mission. It was a carefully orchestrated performance designed to captivate the world's imagination. Wow, we've covered some serious ground today, from the depths of the ocean to the edge of our solar system. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these fun facts, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Leave a comment below with your favorite fact or any other fun facts you know. Please see the link below for additional resource and credit. Thanks for watching and following us. Stay tuned for more. Coming soon, a new video on another fascinating topic.